Consumer Reports just released their 2025 data, and the SUV landscape has completely shifted. After rigorous testing across over 200 data points, including safety, reliability, fuel economy, and real-world performance, 20 SUVs have emerged as the absolute best you can buy right now. These aren't just good vehicles, they're the ones that actually deliver on their promises without draining your wallet in repairs. From compact crossovers to three-row family haulers, here are the SUVs that passed every test with flying colors. The redesigned Forester has reclaimed its throne as the compact SUV to beat. Consumer Reports gave it top marks for its 29 miles per gallon combined fuel economy, standard all-wheel drive, and a cabin that's finally quieter than a library. The visibility is unmatched. Massive windows and thin pillars mean you'll actually see that shopping cart rolling toward your door. Cargo space increased over the previous model, and the four-cylinder engine gained torque without sacrificing efficiency. Safety tech is standard across all trims, though base models miss out on blind spot monitoring. The real game changer? A hybrid version drops later this year that promises even better mileage. But fuel economy isn't the Forester's only strength. Wait until you see what makes it outlast competitors by years. This isn't your typical RAV4. The plug-in hybrid variant packs 302 horsepower and launches from 0 to 60 in just 6.3 seconds, faster than many sports sedans. You get 42 miles of pure electric range for daily commutes, then the gas engine kicks in for longer trips. Consumer Reports rated it as their top fuel-efficient SUV, and for good reason. Owners report real-world efficiency that actually matches the EPA estimates. The regenerative braking feels natural, not jerky like older hybrids. All-wheel drive is standard, and the system can power individual wheels for genuine off-road capability. Premium trims add a panoramic sunroof and JBL audio that'll make your morning coffee run feel like a concert. But one vehicle manages to beat its efficiency while costing less. Don't let the compact size fool you. The Crosstrek punches way above its weight class. Standard all-wheel drive and 8.7 inches of ground clearance mean this little SUV can handle trails that would strand most crossovers. Consumer Reports praised its easy entry and exit, perfect for older drivers or anyone with mobility concerns. The base 2.0-litre engine feels underpowered, but step up to the 2.5-litre option and you'll get adequate acceleration without sacrificing the 30 miles per gallon combined rating. EyeSight safety tech is standard, though blind spot monitoring requires upgrading from the base trim. The interior controls are refreshingly simple. Physical buttons for climate control instead of buried touchscreen menus. But there's one feature that makes Crosstrek ownership nearly maintenance-free for the first decade. The CR-V remains America's best-selling compact SUV, and Consumer Reports confirms it's not just clever marketing. The 1.5-litre turbo engine delivers smooth power. Ride quality is exceptionally comfortable. The infotainment system is the weak link. It's slow to respond and requires multiple steps for simple tasks. Second-row legroom is generous enough for adults on long trips. Blind spot monitoring isn't available on base trims, which is disappointing at this price point. A redesigned model arrives late 2025 as a hybrid-only vehicle. However, one current competitor offers similar space with better tech for less money. Mazda proves you don't need a luxury badge to feel premium. The CX-5's cabin materials rival vehicles costing $20,000 more, real stitching, soft-touch surfaces, and a design that looks modern without trying too hard. The 2.5-litre base engine provides adequate power, but the available turbo option transforms this crossover into something genuinely fun to drive. Consumer Reports ranked its handling among the best in class. You'll actually enjoy winding roads instead of tolerating them. The ride quality strikes a perfect balance between sporty and comfortable. Fuel economy hits 28 miles per gallon combined with front-wheel drive. The 6-speed automatic transmission is a rarity in an era of CVTs, and it shifts smoothly without hunting for gears. Cargo space trails some competitors, and rear seat room is just adequate. Still, there's one surprising area where the CX-5 absolutely dominates its rivals. This 3-row SUV achieves what seems impossible: 35 miles per gallon combined in a vehicle that seats 8 people. Consumer Reports called it the most fuel-efficient 3-row SUV by a landslide. The hybrid system allows electric-only driving at low speeds, and the transition to gas power is seamless. All-wheel drive is standard, providing confidence in bad weather. The ride is comfortable for long family road trips, though handling is merely competent. Don't expect sharp cornering. The second row is spacious with excellent legroom, but the third row is cramped and best reserved for children or short trips. The recent refresh brought a new infotainment system that's unfortunately no easier to use than the old one. Build quality is typical Toyota, solid and dependable. The Telluride does everything a mid-size SUV should do, and Consumer Reports confirms it does most things exceptionally well. The interior looks and feels upscale with high-quality materials throughout all 3 rows. Standard features are generous. Even base models include an 8-inch touchscreen, LED headlights, and a full suite of safety tech. The 3.5-litre V6 provides smooth, confident power without feeling sluggish like 4-cylinder competitors. Second-row captain's chairs are available, reducing capacity to 7 but increasing comfort dramatically. Ride quality is composed and quiet, absorbing rough pavement without transmitting harshness to passengers. The infotainment system is intuitive with physical shortcut buttons. However, one detail separates this from its nearly identical twin that costs the same price. The Palisade is essentially the Telluride's twin, built on the same platform with the same powertrain, yet Hyundai made distinct choices that appeal to different buyers. The exterior styling is more conservative and upscale. Think luxury SUV without the luxury price tag. Interior materials feel slightly more premium with available quilted leather and real wood trim. The same powerful V6 and smooth shifting 8-speed automatic deliver effortless acceleration. Consumer Reports noted the Palisade's handling is slightly softer, prioritizing comfort over engagement. Standard features match the Telluride almost exactly, including comprehensive safety systems. The ride quality is plush, soaking up highway imperfections without feeling disconnected. Third-row access is easier thanks to second-row seats that slide and tilt with one button. Cargo space is generous with all rows up and cavernous with rows folded. One unique Palisade feature makes family road trips significantly less stressful than any competitor. The redesigned Passport targets buyers who want SUV capability without the bulk of a Pilot. It rides on a shorter wheelbase, making it more maneuverable in parking lots and urban environments. The turbocharged engine provides plenty of power for highway merging and mountain passes. Honda engineered legitimate off-road capability, standard skid plates, increased ground clearance, and terrain modes that actually work. Consumer Reports praised the interior's upscale feel with premium materials and excellent build quality. Second-row space is generous, and the lack of a third row means cargo capacity is exceptional. The ride quality remains comfortable on pavement despite the off-road hardware. All-wheel drive is standard, and the system can send torque to individual wheels when needed. Tech features include a large touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Mazda's largest SUV brings genuine luxury at a near-luxury price point. The three-row cabin feels special with materials and design that rival German competitors costing significantly more. Consumer Reports noted the turbocharged inline-six engine provides smooth, powerful acceleration. This SUV feels quick. The available plug-in hybrid version combines power with efficiency, delivering 26 miles of electric-only range. Handling is impressive for something this size. It drives smaller than its dimensions suggest. The second row is spacious, though the third row is tight, like most three-row mid-size SUVs. The infotainment system uses a rotary controller that takes practice to master. Standard safety tech includes features typically reserved for luxury brands. However, one aspect of the CX-90 raises serious concerns that Consumer Reports couldn't ignore. Lexus proves luxury doesn't require sacrificing reliability. The NX Hybrid combines plush seating with the kind of build quality that stays tight and rattle-free for years. Consumer Reports highlighted the NX 350h Hybrid's impressive fuel economy without the need to plug in. The electric motor supports the gas engine automatically. The ride quality is typically Lexus, smooth, quiet, and designed to isolate passengers from the road. Handling is competent, but not engaging. The infotainment system is easier to navigate than previous Lexus models, though it still lags behind mainstream brands. Standard safety features are comprehensive, including adaptive cruise control and lane-keeping assist. The cabin materials feel genuinely premium with real leather and soft-touch surfaces. The NX450h Plus plug-in variant offers 37 miles of electric range for local driving. This subcompact SUV delivers a premium experience that defies its affordable price tag. The interior design looks like it belongs in a vehicle costing twice as much. Clean lines, quality materials, and attention to detail. Consumer Reports praised the available turbocharged engine that transforms the CX-30 into one of the quickest subcompacts on the market. Handling is exceptional with sharp steering and minimal body roll through corners. The ride quality is firmer than some competitors, but never harsh. The cabin is surprisingly quiet for this segment, with effective sound deadening. Rear seat space is adequate for average height adults, though headroom suffers slightly. The infotainment system uses a rotary controller instead of a touchscreen, which reduces fingerprints but requires adaptation. However, there's one practicality compromise that makes this better as a personal vehicle than a family hauler. The Tucson improved dramatically for 2025, with added technology that was previously reserved for more expensive trims. Consumer Reports noted it remains comfortable, spacious, and well-equipped, hitting the practical notes buyers actually care about. The turbocharged engine provides adequate power without feeling strained. Ride quality is comfortable and composed, soaking up rough pavement without transmitting harshness. The exterior styling is distinctive with sharp angles and LED lighting that looks modern. Interior space is generous for a compact SUV with good headroom and legroom in both rows. The infotainment system is user-friendly with logical menus and quick responses. Fuel economy is competitive but not class-leading. Reliability predictions are strong based on recent Hyundai data. The hybrid version offers better mileage for drivers willing to pay the premium, but one competitor offers more excitement while maintaining similar practicality. The redesigned Tiguan finally addresses the complaints that plagued previous generations. The interior feels fresh and upscale with a clean design that prioritizes functionality. Consumer Reports praised the passenger space and cargo room. Both are genuinely generous for a compact SUV. The cabin materials feel premium with soft touch surfaces throughout. The powertrain remains the weak point. The engine provides adequate power but lacks the punch competitors offer. The infotainment system is large and feature-rich, though occasional lag frustrates during operation. Ride quality is comfortable and refined, absorbing bumps without feeling floaty. Handling is competent but not engaging. Third-row seating is available on certain trims, though space is extremely tight. Build quality appears solid based on initial reports. However, there's one factor that makes long-term Tiguan ownership riskier than Japanese alternatives. The Rogue remains one of America's most popular compact SUVs, and recent improvements explain why buyers keep returning. Consumer Reports noted the comfortable ride quality that absorbs rough pavement without feeling disconnected. The interior is spacious with generous rear legroom and headroom. The CVT transmission is smoother than older Nissan units, though it still exhibits some characteristic drone under acceleration. The turbocharged three-cylinder engine provides adequate power while returning competitive fuel economy. Standard safety features are comprehensive, including automatic emergency braking and rear cross-traffic alert. The infotainment system is straightforward and responsive. The cabin design is modern without being overly complicated. Materials feel decent for the price point. Pro Pilot Assist is available and works well on highways. But there's one reliability concern that makes this a tougher recommendation than similar Hondas and Toyotas. This full-size SUV proves that traditional body-on-frame construction can deliver modern refinement. Consumer Reports highlighted the iForce Max hybrid powertrain that produces 437 horsepower and 583 pound-feet of torque. This thing moves despite weighing over 6,000 pounds. Towing capacity ranges from 8,980 to 9,520 pounds depending on configuration, making it one of the strongest in its class. The interior is spacious across all three rows with genuine room for adults. Ride quality is surprisingly comfortable for a truck-based SUV. Standard four-wheel drive provides genuine off-road capability beyond typical crossovers. The infotainment system is user-friendly with physical controls for key functions. However, there's one daily use frustration that every Sequoia owner eventually discovers. This minivan earned Consumer Reports' top spot in the three-row family vehicle category, proving sliding doors still beat SUV liftgates for practicality. The hybrid powertrain pairs a turbocharged 1.6-litre engine with an electric motor for 242 horsepower and an impressive 33 miles per gallon combined. That efficiency crushes every three-row SUV while providing more usable interior space. Second-row captain's chairs recline and slide for exceptional comfort. Third-row access is effortless thanks to sliding doors that open wide. Cargo space is massive, 145.1 cubic feet with seats folded beats any SUV. The ride quality is smooth and quiet, absorbing bumps without transmitting harshness. The infotainment system is intuitive with wireless smartphone integration. Build quality feels solid without any squeaks or rattles. The redesigned X3 distinguishes itself with sporty driving dynamics that remind you this is a BMW. Consumer Reports noted the handling is sharp and engaging. It actually responds to steering inputs instead of just pointing vaguely. The turbocharged engines provide strong power across the range, from the base 4-cylinder to the available inline-6. The interior design is modern with BMW's latest iDrive infotainment system that's finally intuitive. Materials feel genuinely premium with quality leather and metal accents. Rear seat space is adequate, though not class-leading. Cargo capacity is competitive for the segment. The all-wheel drive system is rear-biased, providing driving dynamics closer to a sedan than typical SUVs. However, there's one ownership cost that makes the X3 significantly more expensive than its sticker price suggests. Acura's compact luxury SUV delivers performance that justifies its premium badge without the premium maintenance costs of German rivals. Consumer Reports praised the turbocharged 2.0-litre engine that produces 272 horsepower. This SUV feels genuinely quick. The SHAWD system sends power to individual wheels for confident handling and genuine all-weather capability. Ride quality is comfortable and composed without the floaty feeling some luxury SUVs exhibit. The interior design is clean with quality materials throughout. Standard equipment is generous, including leather seating, power liftgate, and comprehensive safety tech. The true touchpad infotainment interface requires practice to master, but works smoothly once learned. Rear seat space is good with adequate headroom and legroom. Cargo capacity is competitive, though not class-leading. However, there's one feature missing that every competitor includes at this price point. The redesigned Equinox represents exceptional value in the compact SUV segment. Consumer Reports noted the spacious interior that rivals mid-size competitors while maintaining easy maneuverability. The turbocharged engines provide adequate power without feeling strained during highway driving. Ride quality is comfortable and composed, absorbing bumps without transmitting harshness to passengers. The cabin design is modern and straightforward with logical controls. The infotainment system is user-friendly with large icons and quick responses. Rear seat space is generous with good headroom and legroom. Cargo capacity is competitive for the class. Build quality appears solid based on initial reports. The pricing undercuts many competitors while providing similar features. But there's one reliability factor that makes this a riskier bet than Japanese alternatives, which we'll cover in the next video. These 20 SUVs represent the absolute best Consumer Reports tested for 2025. Vehicles that deliver on safety, reliability, and real-world performance without the usual compromises. Whether you prioritize fuel economy, cargo space, or driving dynamics, these models consistently outperform competitors in the metrics that actually matter for daily ownership. Keep watching for our deep dive comparisons where we break down exactly which SUV makes the most sense for your specific situation and budget.